The celebration of learning is a time where all of the lessons come alive for the students, and it's a culminating event that pushes the students to really take ownership over all of their learning objectives throughout the year and create a hands-on project that they can share with the community.
What's really special about teaching the case studies and teaching the celebration of learning is watching how engaged the students are in their work and watching their learning come alive, and it's taking everything that they've learned both outside of the classroom, inside the classroom, at home, and putting it in a meaningful product that they really genuinely care about.
So the final project for our case study is designing our own high school, and we're making classes, how many students and teachers are going to be there, and we're making discipline systems and stuff.
They went out and visited a number of different high schools in the Cleveland area, some public schools, private schools, and they are working and building and creating what they think the perfect school is.
And we started from a blueprint and went to designing the school, like how it would look, the classroom size, shape, what would be in it, how many students were in a class, the discipline system, the dress code, teachers and staff, how many students to a teacher, and a number of things like that.
Our 7th graders are working on 2 case studies.
They created a book on the Reformation and Renaissance in Cleveland, and our students had the opportunity to interview people from all different sectors, from education, culinary, business, and how what they're doing is really pushing Cleveland in that forward direction.
I got to interview one of the interviewees, who was Trevor Clatterbuck, and what he did is he built his own online grocery store business. And it was pretty fun, but we had to keep on revising and editing our drafts or our copies for the books so it could be perfect.
Before we studied reformers in Cleveland, we've studied reformers in the Renaissance in the 1600s, like Leonardo da Vinci, Johannes Gutenberg, and Michelangelo.
So while they've been doing that in the humanities classes, in their English and their social studies classes, in science, what we've done is we've looked at how do human beings travel to other locations, starting with kind of Columbus and going across the Atlantic Ocean to see what's out there. But we kind of reinterpreted that for the modern day, so obviously space exploration. So our kids looked at visiting the moon and establishing a habitat on the moon, visiting Mars and establishing a habitat on Mars, or visiting Europa.
And 6th grade is conducting a mini society. So the last couple of months of school, they worked to create a monetary system, professions.
First, the process, we had to think of a product, and then we had to come up with the materials and what we all needed to make it. And then we had to come up and think of, will this be able to sell at a certain price? And we had to do a test run to see if we need to change any changes, like bring down the price lower or higher.
I think we do mini society so we can learn the differences in the real world, so we learn how to manage our money and how to not just spend it because we want to.
CLA has prepared me for high school in many ways. One is by having me interact with other students of different races. Also with discipline, they helped me to become a strong student.
Well, because of going to CLA, it helped me out with the opportunity of going to a Young Scholars Program where it gets us ready to go to college and what stuff we will need, and also it gives us the opportunity to get a scholarship to go to the Ohio State University.
So CLA, I think, is better than my old school because it challenges me more, and the teachers really try to come down to my level and understand how I learn, and basically makes it fun for me yet challenging.